Let's move over to Dallas because Jason Kidd introduced as Mavericks head coach yesterday. Let's bring back our coaching carousel. Getting a little thinner now because more people have gotten jobs. Here's Kidd on the fit between Luka and Kristaps Porzingis. Take a listen.
KP, again, this is a positive summer for him. He's healthy, right? This isn't a time where he's coming off an injury. I think he's really excited about this opportunity. I think he's a perfect fit for Luka.
First of all, Richard, look at your guy, J. Kidd, up there. The nice thick tie knot, the glasses.
And all that. That's not Oakland J. Kidd. That's not JJ. We know the
it's
truth.
Not New Jersey net,
that's New Jersey net. That's the I'm a coach now. I'm the Los Angeles
Lakers.
Lakers.
You're supposed to grow, man. As you get older, you get wiser.
Do you agree with your guy saying that he what?
Do I agree? Yes.
Do you agree with J. Kidd saying that he thinks that Kristaps Porzingis and Luka are a perfect fit?
I think they are, as long as Porzingis is not the second best player. You can make him the third best player on the team. You have to get more help for Luka. Luka is one of those players that he puts pressure on a franchise. He puts pressure on a coach. He puts pressure on an organization because you're like, we have a guy that's 23 years old. That's one of the top 5 players in this league. We have windows to win a championship. And if we don't fill that window, he's going to go and he's going to be someplace else great for the next 10 years. So I just don't think Porzingis is nearly enough to be like, oh, this is the 1-2 punch.
I think you're so wrong. And here's why. When you go back and look 2 years ago when they were playing in the bubble, they were one of the best duos in the bubble 2 years ago.
3 knee surgeries ago.
No, it was not. And then, by the way, they both was averaging they both was averaging 30 points a game in the bubble. They were coexisting very, very well. What happened was that Coach Steven Silas left. Okay, he was the magician behind that offense. So now you have to make Porzingis feel wanted. If you're J. Kidd, you have to go and have a sit down with Luka and say, hey, look, you can't dominate the ball 95% of the time. You only could dominate the ball 60% of the time. We're going to feature Porzingis in our offense. We're going to run sets for him. We're going to put him in position to be successful. That didn't happen in this postseason. He was standing around the three-point line along with everybody else, watching Luka dance with the ball for 20 seconds out of the 24 seconds on the shot clock, and then making a pass saying, hey, catch and shoot. That's not who Porzingis is.
Even if you put Porzingis in a spot where he's averaging 20 a game again, I still don't think that team has enough. So we can disagree on whether or not Porzingis can be the second best player. That's fine.
That's fine.
But even if he goes back to getting featured in 20 points a game, that's not enough to get this Mavericks past 4 teams in this conference.
Well, look, it would be good for them if they could get past the first round. That's something that they would like to build on and be able to do. But there's no question that it's not just pressure on J. Kidd to make the roster work and to make the Kristaps-Luka relationship good. There's pressure on a new head of the front office, Nico Harrison. I don't know, is this title president, general manager, executive vice president? Nico? Whatever it is, he's very important, and he's now running the front office in Dallas. Everyone's title structure is different in every team, but it is putting pressure on them because whether you also believe that KP is a great fit or answer there, it doesn't feel like that is a championship level roster at this moment.
Well, Richard just said even if he's averaging 20 points, it's not going to get them over the hump. By the way, they took the Clippers to 7 games, and he wasn't averaging 20 points. If you have a better Porzingis at that time, then the Dallas Mavericks will win that series and possibly be in the conference finals where the Clippers were. So I'm not sold on that.
Okay, cool.
That's fine.
Yeah.
It's going to be very interesting to see the arms race in the offseason. All these teams out west, obviously don't sleep on Golden State also, which may be trying to make moves to get someone more at Steph's timeline as well. There's going to be some action here in the next month after the NBA Finals are over, and we at The Jump will be talking about it every day. Well, on this show, we will be talking about that rough performance in Game 4 for Chris Paul, how much pressure is on him in Game 5. Here he is at practice right now. Shot looks good. First, though, here's what The Jump recommends for today as well on ESPN+. Bobby Marks details the players that every team can trade and won't trade. Speaking of the offseason, check it out. He's got a lot to say about Ben Simmons,
I don't know if you want to listen to Bobby Marks. He traded me for Yee and Bobby Simmons.
Well, he did a great job.
He traded me for Yee Jiaween and Bobby Simmons.
Kendrick's trying.
Not when I was.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.